to real maps of fake places. Often get asked why. Why would you do this? So I've been drawing maps since I was 5. Never from a book, never fantasy, never treasure maps. Always maps that could be real. That's what I imagine. And for the last 10 years I've been drawing maps on people. So 93 of them so far. I believe we're all geographic beings, whether you get lost or not. So my entry at the role is part of my Human Terrain series. Very personal, temporary maps that are drawn using the body as the terrain, the landscape if you will, often relating to scars or self-image issues. I do a lot of research because they're set in the real world, but I don't do any planning or pre-design. I make them up on the fly during conversation with the person, so it's very personal to them. I photograph them myself as well, so the map changes as the person moves. I have less control of the outcome, which as a cartographer dealing with immense detail, that's tough to be letting go as an artist. And then being open and vulnerable and accepting. People don't accept their bodies or themselves. And I'm asking my models to be very much out there. So they tell me it's a cross between a spa, you get to lie on a massage table for 5 to 8 hours, therapy, they tell me all sorts of personal things, and then yoga when they get into poses. This piece is a self-portrait, speaking about being vulnerable. Who has a fear of putting yourself or your art out there? Yeah. I think that applies to cartography, art, your ideas in general. Are you willing to risk something? The answer is yes. The answer is always yes. You should put yourself out there. You should put your work out there. So here I am, placing myself in the same situation I asked my models to be. I feel that's extremely important to understand what I'm asking them to do. They are being open and vulnerable and exposed. They can be anonymous. There's not many heads in my work, but I feel that I should be understanding what they're going through. And also to treat the male body the same as a female. And in art, that's not always the same. So, treat yourself the same. I was going to end with vote for me and give you my number, but we're all artists. Go vote for yourselves. Believe in yourselves. Thank you very much.